Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable. I'm Justin,
I'm Jalen.
and today we're going to be talking about the event that took place this Sunday that just passed, Any Given Sunday, the
Mm-hmm.
second installment. They decided to bring it back. I'm hoping that it's a series that's going to continue throughout the years. Just a quick, brief little um, overlook of the event. For me, I thought it was a good event. Once again, another short event. We only got three battles. We were scheduled to have four, but due to a bad circumstance at the end of the night, we wasn't able to get the main event battle. But just from how it looked on caffeine, it looked good. I like how the stage looked. Um, all the battlers were prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Overall, just a good event. I can't really say anything too bad about it, except that the fact that the stream was very iffy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a major problem because it affected, watching some of the battles. I think it happened a little bit with Av and Danny. It messed up Clips and Luke Castro, and then Chess and Calico was very choppy.
Yeah.
So, caffeine has to get it together. There's too much money that's invested into the caffeine thing for that to be the problem. That doesn't make sense to me. I think that needs to be fixed moving forward because if that's the case, then I would just pay for a pay-per-view. Because when I'm watching something, I'm drinking, smoking, trying to have a good time. It's like I can't relax because I keep having to refresh the stream.
Mm-hmm.
We have to end up switching phones because we screen mirror the event to put it on the TV. We ended up switching phones and keep having to refresh. So that was very frustrating.
Yeah.
But besides that, the overall event was good. The three battles that we did get that night, for the most part, lived up to the hype. But we're gonna get more into that. But how did you feel about the event as a whole?
The event was executed pretty well. Like you said, with exception with the stream, I get like there's a lot of viewers on the stream. It's probably like the
Facts.
most viewed thing on caffeine, probably. So I can understand the crashing a bit, but to that level that we was experiencing on Sunday was kind of extreme. I understand like a little crash here and there, but they said they were working towards it.
Every battle.
Yeah. Well, not to that level every battle. Well,
No, no, no. I'm just saying to the point that the stream was messing up every battle.
oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, yeah, we're just messing up a bit. Hopefully they get that fixed. It's something small, but definitely something big for the viewers as well. Like you said, with the stage and the lighting, I loved it. It gave me back to that old feel, like the old Summer Madnesses and like
Facts,
the
facts.
gnomes, like the way the stage and the lighting was set looked beautiful, and like it didn't seem like it was a four battle event. It seemed like it was like a main stage, like main event, like one of the
Facts.
biggest cards of the year type shit. And even with like the scenery with DC, young Fly as in the background, young May. Like I just like the scenery of everything that was like on any given Sunday, and I just like they should keep it that way. You feel me?
Facts, facts,
And
facts.
I loved it. Like you feel me? As far as like the scenery, I loved the scenery how it looked on cam.
All right, so you brought up that, there was a couple stars in the building. How do you feel in your own personal opinion? Like does that affect how you feel about watching the event? Like does that make it, a better, you know, how am I trying to say this? Does them being there now, make battle rap, I guess cooler to watch because I think the stigma before was that a lot of high end celebrities, even though they do watch battle rap,
Mm-hmm.
not a lot of them come out and embrace it. So, to your point, seeing DC Young Fly, um Young MA, in previous events we seen, basketball players like James Wiseman,
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. We seen Nav in the building, even back in the day with Diddy and Busta Rhymes and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need more celebrities speaking out about battle rap to push it? Like, do we need that extra assistance?
Um, I would say yes and no. I don't want it to be fake. I want like real battle rap fans. I don't want just battle rap fans coming. I mean like celebrities coming just for notoriety. just to get fans and stuff. Like I want to, the celebrities that actually watch battle rap actually come out. You feel me? Like DC, this is not his first event. He's been
Right.
at plenty of events. Young and May been familiar with battle rap. I don't want like fake celebrities just coming to get notoriety. I want like an organic fan base. And even with like DC, like I like how he was actually interacting towards the event. Like he was like coin flipping, like even announcing like like kind of giving a segue to the Hitman and then Geechee announcement, like that kind of entertainment is kind of needed. I feel like too, because when we're transitioning from battle to battle, you just mostly just they're just standing there. We're just watching, Jay Black and like DNA. It would be nice, to, like while they're like stalling, and you kind of notice when they're stalling, like okay, like we notice like y'all
Yeah,
kind of like
that's a
stretching it
fact.
out. Like give us like some entertainment on that stage. So it's like I like that part too. So you feel me? Instead of like just waiting for the next opponent, like at least have some like segues to some entertaining or something. I like that as So yeah,
All right, all right, all right. So you wanna get into the battles?
yeah. Let's get to it, man.
All right. So the first battle of the night was Av and Danny Myers.
Hmm.
We'll start off with you. How did you feel about the battle overall? Did someone get bodied? Was it a classic? Talk to me about how did this battle, you know, it being the first battle of the night, setting the
Yeah.
tone, did it do its justice?
Yeah. I think this was a great battle to start off the night. It was a great back and forth. Um, Av kind of really surprised, not surprised me, but did what I didn't expect him to do. He actually came better than his last three performances. Amazing to me. Like, you feel me? He was punching, but I feel like this time he has a little bit of substance to what he's saying too. It's not like he's just punching. Like he's actually saying something about Danny, and like there's something to it. Like he even tried angling, I believe, in the second round, and like even leading up to the punches, I caught on to like little things that he was saying that led up to it. So I feel like he, you know, put a lot of things in his arsenal for this battle. Now, like you could see that he's progressing a lot from the B dot battle, from the head ice battle. Like you could see the progression that he's leading to. As far as Danny, I never really been the biggest Danny Myers fan, really, but to me, it was okay. I just feel like this a lot of times with Danny. Like it's like 60% performance and like 10% bars and like 20% bar god and a whole bunch of shouting and shit. Like I don't understand. Like the bars is good, but the way he's reacting to it and all, it's not granted that. Like for me, like I don't. I feel like he sells it a lot. You feel me? And it kind of gets the crowd moving. But for me, I don't like it's solid. It's like he had a solid performance. Nothing like too over the edge. Just a solid performance. But I just feel like he's selling it too much to the point where I'm not. I'm seeing it and I don't like it. But yeah, how do you feel about it?
Um, well, I'm gonna dig a little deep into the whole, Danny Myers situation. But as far as the battle, I predicted to have Av. You had Danny, so
Yeah,
so make sure you say you was wrong,
yeah, fact.
and that
Hey,
I was right.
hey,
All right, just
you going to say you was wrong later too? I mean, you
no,
got
no, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. All right, but yeah, back to the point. I had Av before the battle, and I had Av after the battle. I had Av a gentleman's 30.
okay.
I don't think it was a body because, like, to your point, Danny came and was rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem with Danny Myers. Now, he started off this year with a Tay Rock battle.
Yeah.
The consensus had him winning,
Mm-hmm.
right? He was on the top of the food chain.
Facts.
I,
Number one in the power ranking.
Number one, the power rankings. Make sure, quick segue. Make sure you go check out the updated power rankings for the month of March.
Mm-hmm.
Just posted on the It's Debatable Instagram page today. Comment, like, give your opinion. Are we crazy? Was we wrong? Even though it's not really up to us, it's up to the app. But
Yep.
just let us know how you feel about that. But back to Danny Myers. He battled Rock,
Mm-hmm.
was on top of the food chain, had a stellar performance. That was the best Danny Myers I seen. I
Mm-hmm.
seen multiple battle rappers say the same thing.
Yeah.
I went to sleep that night. I woke up and he had 7 battles lined up after that.
Yep.
And he's battling Little Slap in the garage.
Yep.
I like the Little Slap battle. So it's not the fact that we're not liking the battles that he's in.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is now that when you get back to URL and you have a big battle now, your material seems so watered down. Not that it's bad, but it's not shocking to us. I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you, if he had just had the Rock battle and then sat out till this card,
Yeah.
he would have won this battle.
Yeah.
He would have won this battle because we have been we would us as fans, even media, we would have been wanting to see him because of his layoff. It would
Yeah.
have been about a 2 month layoff, but you battle Sharon, you battle Little Slap, he battled you last week, and the and next week he's about to battle me.
Mm-hmm.
It's too many battles, so now your material, it just doesn't have that same feel. The substance just is not there. And that's what we got with Av, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see Av battle 10 times this year. So when
Mm-hmm.
we just seen him on this card, his bars felt so fresh.
Fresh. Yeah.
There you go. It was hitting. That's why he lost his battle, because Danny was not bad. You can argue he won if you really want to,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to do that. Av, to me, the performance was kind of 50-50, because even though, to your point, he said he's about 60% performance, Danny's performance was there. He was laying on the stage and
Yeah.
jumping into the crowd, yikes, and the screaming and all that. The performance was there on both sides, but then when we're talking about the bars, I just feel that Av edged him every round. I remember I just rewatched the battle today before coming here,
Mm-hmm.
and I was seeing Danny come out on the first. I'm like, okay, Danny was good. Maybe I had this wrong. But then I see Av come out, and I'm like, nah, like he clearly won this first round, and then every round I felt the same way. Danny will come with the standard punches, doing classic Danny, but Av just had a little more to me every round.
Yeah.
But shout out to Danny for his performance. He had the rebuttals and all that, but I had Av 3-0, gentleman's 30, and that's just how I'm calling that battle.
I give Danny the first.
You giving Danny the first round?
Yeah,
I can't.
I got F 2-1.
The freaking the Nate Dogg bar with them, the 21 questions.
Nah, that was on one. I'm not gonna get.
The, he said something to he ended the round raising these two bitches in Danny's house, something like that. He had fire material. But if you want to have Danny, I'm not mad at that in the first either way. I have Av winning the battle period.
Yeah, I think
But whether you give Danny the first, I have Av winning the battle period.
Yeah, I won that battle.
Av won that battle. Danny, slow down.
Mm-hmm.
This happens every year. Cause watch, we're gonna get to about the middle of the year, and he's gonna have a bad performance, and people are going to kill him. This is what happened last year. Remember, he started off crazy, and then and then he got real sick.
Yeah.
Right. Be careful. Now, if you pull it off, we'll be wrong then. But I see the trajectory of how this is going.
Yeah, we've seen it before. Same episode.
Just my opinion. But now moving on to the next battle of the night, I believe was Charlie Clips and Lou Castro.
Yeah, but even before that, like I said with DC Young Fly, and Smack, they announced Hitman and Geechee potentially coming up soon or whatever. They said it's not booked or whatever, but I'm assuming that they're potentially working on it for URL. So how do you feel about that? And
Right,
your
that
viewpoint?
was one of the battles I believed in one of our previous videos of anticipated battles coming up. I think I said that.
Yeah, well,
I'm not sure, but one of us did. It was Geechee Gotti versus Hitman Holla. And to Geechee's point, I believe he said we're not gonna do this like on no playground league or something, or he said something like that, referencing we don't want this on King of the Dot.
yeah,
We don't want this on RBE.
yeah,
We don't want this on the Riot. This is a battle that needs to be on the URL. Like when I think of Geechee and Hitman, I'm thinking like this can be to the level of a Surf vs Hitman, or like 2.0. You got the Blood versus Crip. And I just think it's two heavyweights now just clashing in the ring.
yeah.
If you want to do a quick prediction, just how I feel right now, I'm just gonna go Hitman 2-1.
Yeah.
I think anyone could win the battle. I think it's end up just gonna be a preference because I think they kind of do things a little different in the ring. But yeah, I'm just gonna go Hitman Holla. I'm assuming it's gonna be on the Gnome. I think that's been the rumblings that's been going on. But how do you feel about the announcement?
I loved it. You feel me? I feel like it's definitely needed. Those are one of those. I feel like it's not that we have few, but it's one of those battles that's like that would kind of shake the culture. Like I don't feel like it's only a couple few of them left, but that would definitely shake the culture. I remember like when we made the first prediction, I had Hitman, and then when we seen it, I said I got Geechee. I'm kind of torn. Like I that don't know because you feel me. Geechee going to talk, but Holla going to talk back, so I can't really decipher who the hell I got. But damn, I just want to see it, to be honest, and I'm just excited to see it. Hopefully, of course it needs to be on the big stage, but definitely it hopefully it meets the expectations.
I think it definitely will. I think it's a battle we're gonna get probably towards the summertime, beginning of summer.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been hearing the rumblings of it's supposed to happen on Nome. So when the battle is officially announced and booked, we'll definitely give a full breakdown of that and give that battle its justice. But as of right now, I just have Hitman 2-1. So you see, if y'all wasn't paying attention, that's called a transition right there. He was feeling wild strong for a second, and that's gonna lead us into the Charlie Clips.
My body dead. That's right.
The Charlie Clips versus Lou Castro. Like I said, for some of these battles, we may do a bar breakdown, so I'm not gonna get into all the bars and each of their rounds. They both came to perform that night. I think we got the best of Lou Castro.
Mm-hmm.
The problem was that no one thought we was gonna get the best of Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
That's where it was kind of like the odds makers in Vegas. They were like, "Oh shit!" Like Charlie Clips was that 2014 Clips. And here's what we're not realizing, and this was a point that I think I heard. I think Good say follow Good's YouTube channel because he definitely gives great insights on the battles. He said once we known it was gonna be a stage like this in a crowd, and it's Lou Castro versus Charlie Clips. Yes, they're great performers, but you gotta think Clips is on Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
Like he performs in front of thousands of people like on a nightly basis.
Yeah. This is an arena type
So
thing.
now for him to come into a platform like this is just eating cake. Like it's just it's easy for him. Like you even seen like the average battle rapper, if you had stood in front of a Lou Castro first round like that, because Lou Castro came out in the first and was bombing. Like Lou Castro was fire. You cannot take nothing away from Lou Castro this battle. It was just that when Charlie Clips now went in the first, he just showed the poise and the crowd control, the performance. Just it's not even about the writing. And this is something that I tried to tell you about even when we were doing the predictions for B Dot and Clips. It's like when you're battling Charlie Clips, especially on a stage, it's more than just your material. Because Clips material in the first wasn't the most intricate shit you ever heard. It was literally a dog scheme.
I beg to differ. That shit was fire.
I didn't say it wasn't fire. What I'm saying, it wasn't intricate. It wasn't like a Rum Nitty or a Loaded Lux it was nothing like that where you really had to watch it back like, oh, you caught it in the moment. He literally did a dog scheme for mostly the whole round. He really was just scheming. That's classic Clips. It was just the vocal projection. It's everything that makes it look like that. But was it the craziest shit I've ever heard? No. Because I've seen Clips. I'm one of the biggest Clips fan. I've seen way better Charlie Clips than this. It was just he's just paused the full package. So especially on a stage like that, is going to look a type of way. But if he was to sit down on a piece of paper and pull bars to bars, Lou Castro is going to have better material. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's just how it is. So overall, I had Clips once again, gentleman sturdy. I think he won every single round. He was just better than Lou Castro every round. It was like, and this is what I said to you before. Lou Castro reminds me of like a young Charlie Clips who doesn't have it all the way there yet. He's battling people right now and learning a lot of lessons. He battled the Arsenal on the big stage. You battle a DNA in a small room. Now you battle a Clips on a big stage. We're about to come to a point where it's going to be very hard to beat Lou Castro. Because he's getting these battles against these top tier legends and not dying. As long as you do that, then you still won because you take that as a as in a learning experience. And Smack's on that stage for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
This is called a test for Luke Castro.
Yeah.
I don't think Smack really. I mean, he'll never say it, but I don't think Smack thought Luke Castro could beat Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
I don't think Smack thinks that. This is called a test to see, are you going to hold your own though. This was a boxing match. It came down to, like, they do the point system. Clips landed more, but it was like, if Luke Castro did not die in that ring, it's like you
Mm-hmm.
respect him more after that. Right? So he just had the Big T battle. I forgot to even mention Big T.
Yeah.
And and speaking of the whole Big T battle, thank God he didn't put the belt on the line, because he would
Yeah.
have lost the belt. So I
Facts.
think smart of him on his point to kind of retract, even though they were saying it can't be put up anywhere. It's supposed to be on Midnight Madness. Still, it was a smart executive move. I want to know you need to give your manager a raise right there. Whoever's managing, he said, calm down.
Yeah.
Know what you're about to get into, right? So shout out Luke Castro. I was impressed. He definitely had memorable moments in the battle. The whole T-Pain thing, just his performance. He's great to watch. He's meant for that big stage. Shout out Luke Castro, but I had clips.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you're wrong about the performance and everything. Definitely, Charlie Clips had more of that. But if you're like listening to that battle, like I'm me being a fan of like Penn and shit, bro. I haven't heard like some shit like that from Clips in a while. Like like the past few battles, we've been getting like the B dot. We got the B dot performance, the Geach. Like he kind of like he didn't give us that. Like I feel like he really went that full mile and like I could tell like this wasn't like no last minute shit. Granted that you feel me, like it was supposed to happen before he had extra time. I see that like Charlie Clips didn't like you didn't see him choke and get back up and like free like he really like took this battle like I'm about to beat the shit out of Luke Castro. And even in that first round, I kind of seen like you said, like the difference with like performance and stuff. Like with me, like when I'm listening, I see like with Luke Castro is like I even told you in the moment, like he's leading up to the punch and then he's going back. All right, boom, starting all over, leading to the punch. With Charlie Clips, he's like his punch has so much layers to it. Even before like the dog skin, people didn't notice he was dog skin until he said, I said Chihuahua. Like people like, oh, type shit. But I'm like, bro, like all this shit is going like all the way through. Like it's not no, like he's not waiting for like this punch is gonna land. Like I'm do all of this and then bam, like it's gonna hit. Like you feel me? I kind of seen like that difference too. So I hope like I think Luke Castro kind of learned that too. When I'm looking at like Luke Castro's reaction to like Charlie, he's like, damn, like you feel me, like he got this shit rocking, like you feel me, like he felt some type of way type shit. But I feel like he learned that, like you feel me, there's stuff that he needs to add, more so like you said, always performance and crowd control and all that is very important. Like he definitely kind of seen that it was glaring. But like the material for me with Charlie, like I haven't seen that type of material from Charlie Clips in a minute, bro. You feel me?
I gotta fan you down real quick, because you ever been in church and the pastor starts going, you start
Yeah.
feeling it right now, you're on fire right now. I
Yeah,
gotta quit.
cause
You
I'm
talking the gospel.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, cause you feel me, like I haven't seen that. Like I was glad, like I was happy to see that shit. You feel me, like facts. So yeah, hopefully like Luke Castro implements a little bit more. Like I want to see like more of those more schemes, cause I feel like he's just straight punching. Like, and I like the entertainment factor with the whip it and like the pause and the like the other like the entertaining stuff that he does. But I want to see like more skill, like more skill into it a little bit. You feel me? That's all. But I feel like I just had Charlie Clips with a 30 clip gentleman's, but
Yeah, but even to your point, and this is the difference between like a rookie and, I don't want to even say Luke Castro's a rookie, but a North Star to an established vet. It's kind of to the point he was making. Like you can even see like Luke Castro's rapping and then like stopping before the crowd can even react, like
mm-hmm.
thinking they're about to react. Where now as a vet, you let the crowd stop you.
Yeah.
He's stopping for the crowd instead of letting the crowd stop him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that you was trying to point out while we was watching the event, and I definitely seen that throughout the battle. So we both agree Charlie Clips got the battle.
Yeah.
So right now that's 2-0 on my predictions. I told you Ab was gonna win the battle.
Yeah.
I told you Clips was, even though you thought Clips was gonna win the battle too. He was
Yeah.
the heavy favorite, so he definitely covered the spread.
Covered this.
He covered. But then we go into the next battle.
Mm-hmm.
Um Landslide,
Mm-hmm.
Calico, BMF
Yup.
versus the Young God, Chess, BX.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we're just gonna address the elephant in the room. Yes, Chess definitely had some slip ups this battle. He threw up in the first round.
Yeah.
And then had a little bit of some slippage in the third.
Yeah.
I think that happened to Chess due to like the level of pressure that was on this battle. And I think he kind of did this to himself. If you notice, like, do you remember when Chess faced John John?
Yeah.
Did you see the face off?
Yeah.
When Chess talks too much, I feel like he puts an added pressure on himself. Like,
Mm.
Chess is already the type of guy he prides himself on his material and his performance. Like, he's one of those battle rappers that wants to make sure everything comes out correctly and he puts on that right performance. So there's already a set of pressure.
Yeah.
Now you're going against someone in Calico who's a vet, and shout out to him for doing those vet moves that you've seen in the face off. Like him being so nonchalant, just being poised. It felt like Chess was trying to make a point when Calico was just I'm established. Like there's not me beating you doesn't even do anything for me. You feel me? When I feel Chess was more like this is such a huge battle for him. I think that pressure got to him. So it was like he was so ready to get that material out
Mhm.
and it just didn't go well. Like default first round, you have to give to Calico. No one's saying Chess to all the fans to all the Chess fans because of it. And there's actually someone that we follow on Instagram. Any question I do that you can even involve Chess as an answer, he's gonna say Chess. So
Mhm.
I'm actually saying this to you. Your man's lost that battle.
Mhm.
The preparation just wasn't correct. Something was not right. And then also I don't know if he's smoking before the battle. I think maybe that could have played a factor. Something was not right in this one because you look at Chess last three or four, damn near flawless. But then I
Mhm.
also feel the last three or four, there wasn't so much shit talking behind it.
Yeah.
It was like Chess knew he had to really beat Calico. Like they even had the whole bet. It was so much weighing on this battle. I think the pressure just got to him. He threw up in the first. I gave Calico the first round. And not saying Calico got it because of that.
Mhm.
So let me shine the light on Calico. This was the best Calico I think we've seen in the last calendar year.
Mhm.
You can bring up the Hitman performance, but I think this was even better than that performance.
Mhm.
He showed the poise, like I said, he showed the pen too. The material was there. Just the crowd control, just the way he was moving on the stage, like even the way like him having the entourage with him, the whole BMF behind him, it looked like a movie up there. Calico showed grace. I was definitely wrong because I didn't think Calico could win this battle. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't think there was nothing he could really do
Mhm.
because sometimes it feels like when watching Calico, it's like he's reading poetry out of his notebook.
Mhm.
But this one, it was like I feel he handcrafted this towards Chess and it just executed perfectly.
Mhm.
You feel me? So, but the second round though, I did give to Chess.
Mhm.
Chess in that second was talking heavy.
Yeah.
A lot of shit that I don't care if no one else caught it was resonating with me.
Mhm.
He had some shit like he was putting food in. He said I was putting food in my mom's fridge for him a week straight, but she just wanted to know like where'd I get the money to pay for it.
Mhm.
He was just saying shit that was just hitting my soul. I gave Chess that second round. And it was clean too. It was no.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, in the third, he had a little bit of a slip up, and Calico was just consistent.
Yup.
So if you want to give the bout to Calico 3-0, I'm not mad because he was the more consistent battler throughout every round.
Yeah.
But I did give Chess the second. But I have Calico 2-1, rounds 1 and 3. Shout out to Calico. He proved me wrong. He was the better man that night. And now, just quick side note, I think his next battle should be Easy to Block Captain.
Mhm.
And I think that's going to be a movie. I just gave you another gnome battle. I have a whole gnome card already, just but I think that needs to be on Gnome. Not Easy and John. Not Easy, and we need Easy versus Calico.
Definitely.
The two different talks right now in battle rap need to clash. Shout out Calico, Cal 2-1.
Yeah. Like I said in the predictions, I didn't like I said in the predictions too when I was predicting this battle and when I had Cal, I'm like this battle is not gonna really come to like rapping because I know Chess raps better, but it's the substance of what he's talking about, and I feel like with that second round, like since we like this, like Cal has so much substance and it was all directly at Chess, like I could like even with Calico's material, like I might not be able to recite every line, but I could tell you exactly what he's talking about each round and like what he's talking about. And like for me, like with exception with Chess's second round, I don't know what he was talking about. He was more so rapping and like doing like the name flips and everything. So it kind of like it like when you're battling Cal, it's gonna seem like off because it's like I know what Cal is saying, but it's like Chess is it's like more. I wouldn't say easier forgotten, but Cal is more memorable.
So let me
Like
ask you a quick
it sticks more.
question. I don't mean to cut you off, but so are you trying to say like battling Calico? Is it hard for just like a puncher who you're going against someone who's going to be very direct? Like his material, like I said, is handcrafted to you. So if you're just punching, it feels like, yeah, you're saying fire shit, but he's saying literally what's happening. Like
Yeah,
even to Cal's first round, he was talking about chest throwing up.
yeah.
So it was
It's
like,
like
so it's like, did Cal know there's a possibility that Chess was going to throw up because that was a heavy emphasis in his
yeah,
first round. So was that already counter right? Like,
no,
was that just in his back pocket? Unless Chess chokes, because a lot of top tier vets do that. They'll have that's called counter riding, like
yeah,
knowing what you're going up against, something that Mike P never does. But that's another story for another day.
yeah. But I was watching Calico's live. He said all of that happened like with the throwing up stuff. He made that up while Chess was throwing up. But if you notice in that first round, he was going to talk about Chess throwing up anyway because he was like, when I was 19, you feel me? I was holding shit down, boom, bop, bam. When you was at the same age, you over here throwing up stage, like there's a difference. Like you look like you're still a child. Like you feel me? Like he was making it look like that. That first round, he was like showing. He was like, bro, like. You feel me? Like like there's no comparison between me and you. Like he was really talking that shit. You feel me? Even and like that first round, that chess scheme, bro, was probably like the best chess scheme I ever heard. Like, and the thing about it too, you didn't know like with his that scheme, you didn't like if you wasn't paying attention, like you wouldn't know he was scheming because it sounds so regular. He's like, yeah, Smack from Queens, he can move any type of way. Like, bro, what? Like, you feel me? Like, and then he's like, yeah, this is chess, but he's still a rook to me. Like, bro, like he was just like on another level. You feel me? For me, like Calico was like I was like blown away from
Cal
Calico's
had
performance.
some shit
Like,
talking about. I seen him on interviews talking about I'm only 22. At 18, I had 100 under the mattress. Like he was just, nah, he was
Talking.
Cal was definitely talking.
Talking that
The
shit.
talk was different.
and then for me, like I love the third round, like especially because the third round is where I feel like it's just like he just separated everything. Like it was just like he was like and a bar that like just stuck out to me that the whole week, bro, I just been stuck with me. He was just like the shit I'm doing. He's like the shit I'm doing can't be bought or taught, my nigga. It's just take time, like I'm like, bro, bro, I'm like, you, bro, you got it, bro. You feel me? But
You're not a gangster from the shit you do. It's what you learn from it.
like he was really teaching chess,
talk was crazy.
like he was talking to chess that whole battle, and you feel me? Like I said, like I feel like we know like chess rap like could technically rap better than Calico, but
Maybe
the
I mean,
substance,
can you even say that still after this battle?
Yeah.
Can Chess just rap better than Calico?
Yeah.
I mean,
He-
after this battle, I think there's a debate
yeah, you could actually,
because look at your Chess maybe punches better than Calico for a fact.
yeah.
But rapping, I don't know now. It's like because Cal, it's like the way he raps is different from a Chess. So
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Even when you look at that second round, when Chess has a substance and what we're knowing where he's like, he could go tit for tat. Like they could go tit for tat. And even when Chess started off that third round, like how he was talking about like, oh, how Cal envy Surf, he should have just stayed right there. And that's all because we know, like, you feel me, how Cal talks about gun titles, and he could have just made it like you jealous of everybody, your peers, and like he could have just stayed right there, but he just tried to start rapping. I feel like that kind of just throw like with Calicoe, he just could have just stayed
If,
on substance.
if chess was clean all 3 rounds, is the battle different?
Mm.
Is it your opinion? I'm
In
sorry.
my opinion, no.
No, I think it. Well, I think it just generally would be because the only thing because no one I haven't heard no one say his chess material wasn't there.
Yeah,
It just he wasn't clean. So I think it'll be more debatable. But
some
still,
some people
just
got chess winning on the app.
no. Of course.
Yeah,
Like this chess fans are going to say he won. Like even Guntitle Surf saying that he's riding with chess, but it's like you
yeah,
can't argue anything that you really can't. Man, chess lost the battle. I'm not
yeah,
with all that the nice talk and being political. Chess lost that battle. You can even tell from his post interview talking about, I'm ready to get right back out there. We know
yeah,
you have to
yeah,
because you got 30.
yeah.
Well, I had you losing 2-1, but
Hopefully, you just work on that throwing up. I think it's like acid reflex or something. But
it's not.
yeah,
But then I'm just look at what I'm saying. When chess doesn't talk, and he
yeah,
just comes to, it's no. There was a like this might have been his biggest battle just from the name and
yeah,
then the betting behind it, all the promo.
yeah,
If we look at it, this was probably his biggest bet because that's not Calicoe is a big name now.
yeah,
It's not. I mean, there was a time where I think Calicoe's stock really diminished.
yeah,
Calicoe because he just like I feel like after the Brits battle he kind of went through a weird state. All battlers go through it
yeah,
where people just aren't really fucking with you. But this is still Calicoe.
yeah.
So this might have been Chess' biggest battle. He might have known that, and
Yeah,
it just didn't go in Chess's favor.
facts.
Yeah, that was that. So then before we even get into what happened with the main event, because there's something that I feel needs to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, they announced Geechee Gotti, Jazz the Rapper, going down the 30th now of this month. Kings
Mm-hmm.
vs Queens.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale. Make sure you go and get that North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying it's gonna be a crazy card. I'm hearing it's gonna be the matchups that we was looking forward to. But let's just briefly once again talk about that battle. And let me ask you because I know you don't think there's nothing Jazz could really do to win the battle.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you, what can Jazz do to win this battle, if anything? Like, does she have to out rap him? Does she have to outperform him? Does she have to be more intricate? Is there something for you that you think Jazz has to do in order for her to win this
I
battle?
think she needs to make Geechee look a different type of way.
Like what?
I feel like she's gonna need an angle, but I feel like she's gonna need a way to strip like the perception of Geechee. Cause with Geechee right now, Geechee's on the top row. There's nothing nobody could do. But I feel like once you like go in a different direction and make people see things in a different light, that's where you could definitely get a W. You feel me? Like we all like for instance, right? Like I remember this was a while back, but even A Ward, like with A Ward kind of gives a different light to like you're glamorizing, you know, like you're glamorizing all this gang shit. This shit is not really like cool. It's like it's not a cool perception or something. Even with Goods, like you see Goods, like someone that he didn't beat Geechee, but he came close. He was like, all this shit is just a script. Like you feel me? Like it's not. You feel me? Like it's not like cool or whatever. I feel like Jazz is gonna have to come up in a way that makes Geechee look a type of way different from what the fans view him as in order for her to win.
Okay. I don't disagree with nothing you said. To say she needs an angle.
For me, well, at least from my
No,
point of
I
view,
know, I
yeah.
know. You have your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna go against, your own opinion. Like that's yours. It's your opinion, not mine. Shout out Stumbles. Um, but I mean, I have Jazz winning the battle because I just think Jazz is gonna take this more serious than Geechee is going to take the battle.
Mm,
In Geechee's mind, I feel he faced Low Deluxe.
yeah.
So it's like I feel he kind of had his biggest battle of his career already.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still Mook, but he faced Low Deluxe and to the consensus won. So how much stock is he putting into this Jazz battle? I think we're only gonna get like a 80% Geechee.
Mm.
And I would really say 70, but the fact that it's gonna be a stage, I don't think he wants to be embarrassed. So I think you're gonna get an 80% Geechee, but I think we're gonna get an 100% Jazz. And I feel
Mm.
we get that every single time. Like we gotta put respect on Jazz the rapper's name, because yes, you can say to the point to like a Mook or a Lux or a Goods who don't battle like that,
Mm-hmm.
but when they do, you can say they never lose. No, when she comes out, she arguably 30s her opponent every time.
Mm.
Gaddis, E Hart, not the official battle. That was where she got slapped up.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna sweep that under the rug, but she was still good that battle.
Mm-hmm.
40,
Okay.
hustle.
She
She
ain't damn near 30
no,
hustle.
I'm not saying
But
that, but
yeah.
she came with the good so both something. So I'm just saying, besides the official battle, you can say she never lost.
Mm.
I mean,
Beg to differ.
you beg to differ what?
This is Geechee Gotti, bro. You're not gonna just win.
Oh no,
against
no,
Geechee,
okay,
bro.
no, okay,
So,
okay, no. I thought you were saying something to the point I made about Jazz. No, it's going to be an uphill fight. Like Geechee is right now in Vegas. He is the favorite.
yeah.
There's no one like. There's about 90% of the culture that feels Geechee's gonna win. I'm hearing in spaces people talking about. I bet that she gonna get around.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I think that's a little disrespectful. But I think as a battle rapper, when you hear things like that, it pushes your pen. I
Mm-hmm.
think this is gonna be one of the top 3 Jazz performance. And I just have Jazz 2-1. I don't think she can 30 Geechee. I think that's almost impossible. Geechee's going to get around. There's going to be a round where it's going to be like, oh shit, like the way he's talking to her. We've never seen someone talk to Jazz. It's just, I'm going with the underdog because I appreciate the fact that whenever Jazz comes out, I've never seen her sting up the joint. I think she's going to be good. I think, the ladies are going to be behind her. There's still Kings versus Queens. I think there's
Mm-hmm.
going to be a lot of riding on this battle. And as of right now, it's subject to change. I have Jazz the Rapper 2-1, rounds 1
Mm.
and 2. I think Geechee will win the third round.
Geechee 2-1 clear.
All right.
Possible 3-0.
All right.
30 clip.
All right.
Yeah.
And we're betting on this battle too.
Sure.
So right now, so far on this platform, we've had about 3 bets.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you're about to be down 2-0 because you're about to lose the easy to block captain and verb bet.
Yeah.
I'm giving you another week, even though nothing's gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna owe me money for that.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're doing Geechee and Jazz. Are you sure you don't want to concede?
No.
Okay.
Full fledged.
All right. Well, in only due time. But now moving back on, we was supposed to get at the end of the night the main event, the one we was all waiting for,
Yeah.
the biggest battle of the year so far, Sue Surf versus Cortez.
Yeah.
I think it was a classic. I think I think Surf came out in the first round. He was very explosive, and the bodega got shut down.
Ew.
What the fuck was that?
Ew.
No, we all know the battle did not go down. A man backstage with a cane and a razor blade supposedly was trying to cut one of Surf's man. He went inside Young Ma's pocket or something weird. I'm not really gonna talk about the drama. I don't really care about that. The battle is supposed to be rescheduled. Whenever we get that update, I guess we'll talk about the battle again. I want to address the fans.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? I just don't. And this is the problem that I think the spaces played a part in. Now the fans, they're too accessible to the battle rappers.
Mm.
I understand we're all human beings and it's just a title, but still, it's like you have people who, like, we love battle rap, but there's people who love, like, battle rap. Like, their life is battle rap. You feel me? So it's like, they take these battles serious. Because from what I heard, like, that was a man who was riding with Cortez. Like, he wanted Cortez to win the battle.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it was that serious to you. Like, I just don't understand. But that's the problem with these fans. Y'all have to get a life.
Yeah.
Like, does that man have a job? Like, do people care about him? What was his motive to come in there and do what? You gonna try to kill Surf because you had Cortez?
Yeah, I don't
like,
yeah.
and he had a cane. That old man, what was his object? And you're an old man, like, or let me not even say you're an old man, but you're you're
too
you're
grown to be
too
doing.
grown. Like your body can't even. You could barely hold yourself up. You had it. There's a cane with you. You
Yeah,
could barely hold. But then you came to go in Young Mom's pockets and then try to stab
yeah,
Sue Surf's mans. I don't get it.
yeah,
The fans are just becoming too accessible. You have to learn that they're the performers and we're the fans. You
mm-hmm.
know, we always want these huge battles and then we want all the venues to come back and we want everything to go back to normal. But y'all make it tough for events and things of this nature to happen because y'all are just y'all are being too extra.
Yeah,
Like, what was was it not gonna be fine for him just to watch the event? Like, did you
yeah,
have to make it all about you?
yeah. I
Because
don't.
now we're not even total. We're not even talking about like at the end of the night. We're not even talking about the battles. We're talking about Sue Surf's entourage a- and this man.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on. My message to the fans, just be a fan of battle rap and just enjoy it. But don't feel like just because now you're in these spaces and you get to talk to these battle rappers every day that you're their best friends.
yeah,
Like that's not how it is. Like they're being nice by even answering all these questions and talking to y'all for hours and doing all that. Just be appreciative and fall back. But
yeah,
I'm seeing a lot of y'all are just getting way too close to these battle rappers. I understand some of y'all you might be their biggest fans and all that, but just chill out because things like this could happen now.
yeah,
And y'all, that man just ruined a potential classic battle.
yeah. I don't really know too much of what happened backstage, but that's kind of like very unacceptable. And even with security on that, I feel like this was kind of
Oh my God, the
a
security.
good thing and a bad thing because a man with a knife shouldn't be able to be walking around freely like that. I don't want to get too much into it because I really don't know. Like, I guess like there was altercation or whatever, but like security, like it shouldn't be so like people shouldn't have weapons like that
Who
open.
did the
Yeah,
pat down?
like yeah, it doesn't really make sense. And also to the point, like I think you were saying a little bit too, like you feel me, these guys are like, you feel me, Surf is just not a battle rapper. Like he's, you feel me, like a man at the end of the day. So you can't just come at anybody at any certain type of way regardless of how you feel. And also an event, you got to know how to conduct yourself in a orderly manner because at the end of the day, this is a business. You feel me? Like everybody's there to make money, everybody's there to have a joy time, everybody's supposed to play a role. Don't be the one to let your emotions control you and mess up, a good thing. So just I really feel like it's not, it is a big thing, but at least I feel like they learn everything is a learning experience. So I feel like Smack and Beasley, they know now like security needs to be on like top notch, and that shit shouldn't just happen easily. And like they need to like take their things more serious. It's always a learning lesson from something like that. So yeah,
Right, and it's just another thing. I don't know if this is a case, but and if you can't handle your liquor, then don't drink at these events.
yeah,
Because I also have a feeling that man had to be some type of intoxicated.
yeah,
Because I don't see what if he's sober. What was his point?
yeah,
I feel maybe he had something to drink. He was feeling froggy, and then nigga, you got leaped.
facts.
Like so hopefully they knock some sense into him.
Hmm.
And this is just an example that I guess had to happen for the fans to see now.
Yeah,
Once you buy your ticket, go in there and have a good
yeah,
time.
and just play
But
your role.
yeah, there you go. Just play your role, be a fan, and nothing else.
Yeah, that's all.
Nothing else. Um, so basically that was the whole event for any given Sunday. But another thing I just want to talk about just real quick was, the day before was Panic Room.
Hmm.
Shout out to all the ladies that came to perform and all that. Shout out to Debo, Vague and Babs for, trying to push the female culture, but another main event battle didn't happen. We
Yeah.
didn't get 40 bars versus Coffee Brown. And I just want to speak on that just real quick because I haven't seen 40 give no type of
Mm.
explanation on what really happened. Or
I
I
s-
haven't seen it. Have you seen?
yeah, I seen it.
Go ahead. So
So
talk
base
about that real
well,
quick.
I'm not gonna talk about it because it's way, she had like four different like paragraph articles about it, and
Can you just give the
basically
gist
she
for the
had
fans
so
overall?
so basically she had like a little basically anxiety heading towards the battle, and she didn't know how to properly like handle it or whatever, and I don't know,
Anxiety.
bro, people have like personal struggles,
40?
bro. She made the statement, bro. You gotta respect it, bro. Like it's
That's no,
just
no, no, no. But I'm saying you're
let me pull it,
anxiety about the battle,
bro.
though.
I don't. It's like something
She's a
personal,
vet. Your anxiety
bro.
about a coffee battle.
Before you wild out, bro. Let me. You feel me? Like it was a good, reasonable reason, bro. It's not like then out of no air. You feel me? Like it's a good, reasonable reason. Like it's not no excuse, but yeah, it was just way too late, and yeah, it's way too long. She had like super anxiety, and then it fucked up her ability to do her job, and she wasn't physically, there. And then she said she doesn't need sympathy, but she was just telling people why she was unable to do it.
Because she had anxiety.
Yeah, bro. It's not in the plate, bro. If someone has anxiety, you gotta
I'm
respect it, bro.
not.
Don't do that, bro.
I'm not. Well, first of all, I'm not doing anything but sitting here and having a conversation. I'm not
Yeah,
doing anything. What I'm trying to say is, if that's the case, because I've suffered from anxiety before, I'm not saying that there's something wrong with what she did. I'm saying that she was promoting that morning.
yeah.
The past 24 hours before that battle, she was promoting heavy,
Mhm.
very heavy,
Yeah.
till the morning of. And now that the event was there, she got anxiety. And then I'm hearing that she was in the building. So you was there and then just got anxiety.
Yeah.
I've seen her face Sue Stir from some of the biggest battles of her career and had no anxiety.
Yeah.
Now I've heard her did say that she does get jitters before the battles, but that happens to almost every battle rapper. You get those
Yeah.
jitters. So once again, if you want,
I mean,
if you want to give her the benefit of the doubt, fine.
I rather.
I'm just saying we gotta also look at the context of what happened. She was promoing very heavy that same morning,
Yeah.
so none of that matters. Now
Yeah.
she just has anxiety.
I understand that, but I'd rather her back out the battle and give lackluster performances and then get hounded on that.
Or because who did she battle before she had this coffee battle? Who she just battled?
I don't know, bro.
On the Chrome card, that was QB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, QB. I just don't think she had enough time.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I think she didn't have enough time. Or hustle was incorporated into some type of round. She can say that it wasn't true if she wants to. That's what I think. One of the two. And now we just didn't get a battle. You had people traveling from all across the world just to see this main event battle, and now you back up because you're just not prepared.
Yeah.
You can say you have anxiety. You can say anything happened. The fact is that the battle did not happen. I want to just shout out Coffee Brown for showing up ready to battle.
Yeah.
And that just makes no sense that you did all this promo of her messing up battles and she doesn't show up to battles and she's a cancer in the culture. You did all that for you to not show up to the battle and to ruin the night. 40 bars. I am very disappointed, and get well soon.
Yeah. But that concludes this episode of It's Debatable. Please like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all feedback, and definitely stay tuned.
Yes. To this point, thank you to all the followers that we've been getting over the past few months. We just want to thank all the fans for continuing to promote the show and for just keep giving us that extra push to try to give out good content. So continue to follow the movement, and we'll see y'all next week.
Definitely. All right.